welcome back to the rest of the story. Okay, I'm gonna start off by saying I'm sorry for the shaky video. There's a lot of stuff to see here, and I pretty well sprinted through this whole place. I got Brittany here with me, and we're gonna do a voiceover of, well, this throughout this video here, because Brittany had a few toys that she wanted to point out. The first one was the pink tractor that was on the floor. I think I'm standing right next to it right now.
Yep. He wouldn't buy it for me though.
Nope, I wasn't here to buy toys for us because see, she's going and finding stuff. See, this is what happens, guys. I think this is what it was like being a kid and always taking stuff to your mom, asking, "Hey, mom, look what I found." That's kind of how I felt with Brittany. "Hey, look what I found. This looks cute, doesn't it?"
And he's like, "No, you can't get that."
It's amazing how many things we have around the house as it is, just because they're cute.
That's why you're here.
Oh, ha 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 ha. This place is called the Plaza Antique Mall down in Dyersville, Iowa. I didn't even know this place existed. I knew Dyersville was known for toy tractor museums and stuff like that. But this place is really low key. I mean, I had no idea. You wouldn't have. Well, I've driven past this place probably 100 times throughout my life, and I had no idea that there was this much stuff in this place. This is an entire upstairs of this store. I didn't go downstairs at all because by the time I got done walking around everything up here, I mean, it took us 15 minutes, 16 minutes to make one lap around this, and I didn't. The video was long enough as it was. But starting off, this really wasn't just John Deere stuff, and I'm actually kind of kicking myself right now because that clock right there to the left that was behind that tractor looked actually pretty neat.
We weren't there to buy stuff for ourselves.
Okay, thanks for pointing that out. It's different when it was coming out of my wallet.
Oh, when it was for you. Oh no, mister. If you were buying that clock, you were buying that pink tractor.
I bought you a puzzle.
A puzzle for you.
No, if I recall right, you're the one that said you wanted the puzzle. I paid for it. So that way you could make it.
What kind of tractor was it?
On what?
The puzzle.
That was a 7930.
And who is in love with those?
I appreciate the 7930s.
Exactly.
I didn't say
That's
that
what
I'd
I
go
thought.
out of my way. Okay, we're missing all the quality stuff that's lined up. Oh, see, she's holding on to that puzzle like a vice grip. This place does not have just John Deere, New Holland, case stuff. This has an assortment of everything. I think we actually come across like a lot of smaller cars, Barbie stuff, everything else. But don't let that take away from you how much like 1/16 to 1/64 scale stuff there is here. I mean, here's a 9570 RX. That's not the one I bought. Each of these booths, if you can tell, they are set up for different people. This is not owned by the mall. These are actually individuals that go out and they find this stuff and they bring it here to sell it, which I never knew this existed. This place is heaven for anybody that collects stuff. I mean, there's a 9620. I mean, there's stuff here I didn't even know existed, and I got this is where we got all the stuff for the giveaway, and this is our first time down there, and I'm actually looking forward, hoping that the giveaway is a relative success, so we can keep doing it, so I can keep going down and finding more stuff to give away on the rest of the story because it's really hard to grasp how much. There's a ship there that I thought was actually pretty neat, but it's really hard to grasp how much stuff is in this mall. I mean, and it's really well organized. It isn't cluttered whatsoever. I mean, it really isn't that bad. I mean, you could walk around the whole thing in 2 or 3 minutes, but to actually take in everything that's there and look at every little item, I could have been there for hours. And actually, I think we were. What was it, 2.5 hours?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I went around the whole thing. I think 4 times I went through and looked at everything, and I know I didn't see everything.
They had a cute little pedal fire truck thing too that I had when I was little.
Did I get that on camera or not?
No, I don't think you did. I think you went right past it.
Oh, I don't think. Well, here's the basement of the place. I got a couple of shots of this, but they have a whole bunch of collectible cars and stuff like that. Classic cars. Kind of reminds me like the American Picker Show almost. I mean, the the quality of stuff that was here. I mean, the reason we stuck upstairs is because it's more ag related, I guess. The stuff downstairs was more just antiques and a lot more varying, but definitely something worth looking at if you're into collectibles and even just stuff for around your house. Where are we at right here? This is back.
This is like all the kid toy stuff.
Yeah, I think we passed all the Barbies and we did pass a bunch of like the smaller trucks and stuff like that. I mean, toys that I never knew existed. And there's my dad's 4640.
The John Deere dog that Travis won't let me get. There is a John Deere dog that if you whistle, it'll move forward, like it'll run towards you, and then if you whistle it twice, the dog will run backwards. But Travis said that I wasn't allowed to get it.
And you want to know why? Because she wanted to get that for our future potential kids, and I knew dang well that Dad, me, at least I hope me, would be taking the batteries out of that after about 30 minutes. Remember, the toes you step on today may be attached to the ass you'll have to kiss tomorrow. I should have bought that sign and hung it up at the farm. That holds very true. I think everything at this place was for sale, and I know I am kind of, well, I'm a green guy, but I really could appreciate all the other colored tractors that were here. I mean, between the Olivers, and I almost considered buying that wagon, to be honest with you.
There's the dog.
Oh, in the upper right there. And the one thing that's kind of hurt me is I didn't take my light with me. Maybe I really should have. I actually picked this tractor out too. It's a 7520 with duals, and the reason I didn't buy it is because all the stuff that I took for the giveaway, I made sure it was nothing that I would want to end up keeping for myself, and I knew dang well that 7520 would be stuck upstairs and stowed away for my kids. A lot of this stuff I was told. I talked to the lady that was here, or one of the ladies that was here. This place was, what was it? Mine just went blank. Oh gosh, I wish I could say it. Remember what I was. Well, couldn't have been that important. As you go around here, like the antique cars, and see, you start to find some of the stuff that you see, like a model, like 4020 diesel tractor. A lot of this stuff, it does show a little bit of wear and tear, like on the boxes, just from being handled and everything else. There's also a lot of stuff that it looked like pristine in the box. I think I show it later on in the video here. There's a premium or a prestige edition, like collectors, RX, John Deere RX, and I believe it was, I think the list price on it, like they had on it, was like $1,500. And here we go. This is like some of the Mac tools and stuff like that, like the random stuff that you come across. Gold plated Mac wrenches. I don't remember exactly what they were. It was I don't know if it was a collector's edition. I can't quite remember, but I don't know. I would have almost believed if somebody told me those were solid gold. Maybe they are, because they were heavy. That's what I was trying to show when I was holding that wrench. I mean, you felt it when you picked it up out of the box. A lot of the stuff that I'm not really interested in, but I thought it was worth at least showing. A lot more like the dolls and collectible stuff like that. See, the whole upstairs was pretty well packed. There was no open space to really show anything, or really spared. We had a table full of coasters. I almost picked up a couple of these, but I thought they were pretty neat. Yeah, saying the thing is with this place, it's not organized necessarily into John Deere stuff and then red stuff. I mean, it's not. You had to walk through the whole thing to really get a grasp on everything that was available. Because some of the stuff that I picked out, it's John Deere toys. And there's the skid steer I bought. I mean, yeah, there you go. The stuff is just, it's between the different booths, and I don't know, I had a lot of fun going there, to be honest. I mean, a lot of this stuff, like the farm country package there in the back, I mean, some of this stuff is really old. I didn't even, like, the stuff that I used to have when I was a kid, I used to get as far as the farm toys when I was a kid. There's a lot of stuff like that farm country with that blue wrapping packaging on it. I mean, I mean, that's the stuff I had when I was a kid. You don't see that stuff for sale anymore. I mean, not in your traditional stores. Maybe I don't go in the kids section enough anymore, I guess. But a lot of like that New Holland stuff I just passed. I'm trying to talk fast enough I can talk about everything that we're seeing, but like a lot of this, the red stuff and the New Holland equipment, like that New Holland spreader, I didn't even know a lot of that stuff existed. I had pointed that little toy out because I actually had that growing up. Same thing with this anhydrous tank. Definitely at this place, I found over half of my toys that I had as a kid growing up. I actually found here for sale, like brand new in the box. I mean, if I if I was a little bit more willing to spend more, I would have probably went and bought all of my kid toys that I had myself growing up. I probably would have went and bought all of them and just thrown them upstairs as new in box. I mean, because I still have all my toys as a kid, and this is. See, I know I'm backtracking right here. The reason I did this to try to give you a little bit of context. My grandparents had this toy combine. Hold on, I gotta get to it. And here's the 4960. I should have just bought another one for Ryan because I know Ryan would probably appreciate it. I had that one growing up too, that 49. But this right here is a toy my grandparents had at their place for all of us grandkids to play with. I almost bought it, but if you guys remember what I just said in the video earlier on here, I was trying to avoid buying toys that I wouldn't be able to give up. And that one right there is probably one I wouldn't be able to give up. And if you're going to a place like this and you're, well, not even so much a die-hard collectible guy. I mean, I do have stuff upstairs that I have no intention of ever giving up, and I want to give it to my kids or my grandkids and pass it on. Um, you could spend a lot of money really quick, even if you're not a die-hard collector. And I imagine people that are really into collecting stuff could really, really go crazy in here. Like this 8410. I mean, some of this stuff I remember vaguely, but even I don't remember seeing some of this stuff for sale. I mean, I got that combine right there I had that as a kid, but I don't know. I actually really wouldn't mind keeping on doing these giveaways as long as they're worth it and I actually show enough interest in it. I have no problem going back and continuing on doing giveaways with these collectible toys like this. I think it's something kind of unique that you don't really see going on out as far as YouTube. And while I'm talking about the giveaway, maybe we should start talking about that. We did buy a bunch of items. I don't know if you guys have seen any of the videos on them yet, but before the end of the month of January, I want to go ahead and give out one of my giveaway items that we bought. I'm going to do a giveaway every month for the foreseeable future, at least until all the stuff that I purchased is given away. And at the end of that time period, I want to go through and decide if it's worth going back. And I'll go back out to Dyersville and I'll buy another few months of giveaway items, because I could do my own merchandise, my clothes and everything else like that. I mean, I could, and you guys can actually buy that yourselves on my channel if you guys are interested in my merchandise. But something that I think people would probably appreciate more would be more of these giveaway items, these toys, these collectibles and stuff like that. It's not going to cost you anything. I have here's a bunch of riding tractors Brittany was trying to get me to buy. Yeah, that's what she's saying right there.
I was trying to get them to buy like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah,
I wasn't anything crazy, like all of them.
Oh yeah, 3 or 4 when there's only 5 or 6 there, huh?
There were more all over the store.
Oh yeah. But here, if you see right there in that box to the lower right of the screen, that's that $1,500 RX. The reason they've had the price on that is because of the rarity of it, I believe. So a lot of cool like little toy things for like dioramas and everything else like that. And there's an item here to the right I almost wish I would have bought for my own kids. I would have let my kids play with it because I thought it was really neat. It's a little bale carrier, yep, right here, where it hooks onto the tractor, and then you can use it for, well, looks like it's homemade, custom made, but I think I'm definitely gonna pick one of those up for my kids the next time I'm out there. So, and I guess it really didn't take that long to talk about or talk for 15 minutes, but definitely stay tuned. I'm going to do a giveaway video like really quick here. I'm thinking like the next video I release, hopefully, if I can get it to work. And yeah, I think we should start worrying about that. So, uh, thanks for watching, guys. I mean, I think we're to the end of the video. Brittany is about to say goodbye, I think.
Goodbye.
No, you're gonna wave goodbye in the video.
How do I wave goodbye? Oh.
Yeah.
Because you already did it.
Yeah.
I gotta go feed my animals.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching. Say goodbye to Brett. Take care. Take it easy. Keep in touch. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.